Operation GCD with an Appalachian grin. Adventures and shenanigans, we're diving right in. Out in the holler where the secrets creep, garbage can dudes digging mighty deep. Secret societies, shadows in the pines. Operation GCD of American rebels design. Double J searching deep in his brain hole, past layers of melted hops and bone resin. From cults to cover-ups, we're talking about all of that. So watch your sixth friend in the truth we trust. The world's a puzzle, grunge rock ain't what it seems. Ancient alien cargo cults haunt the moon's pale beams. Cincinnati schemers, history's a haze. Double J's on the mic, lighting things ablaze. Operation GCD with an Appalachian grin. Adventures and shenanigans, we're diving right in. Join us on the journey and enjoy the show. Thanks for joining us to get a little GC. Yeah, the world's a puzzle, grunge rock ain't what it seems. Ancient alien cargo cults haunt the moon's pale beam. Cincinnati schemers, history's a haze. Double J's on the mic, lighting things ablaze. Hell, the world's a puzzle, grunge rock ain't what it seems. Ancient alien cargo cults haunt the moon's pale beams. Cincinnati schemers, history's a haze. Double J's on the mic, lighting things ablaze. Double J's on the mic, lighting things ablaze.
Boom! Oh, looks like we got a special guest. JJ's here. Harry.
Hey, JJ.
Hey, greetings, gents. Harry, get your hood on, bud. You forgot your hood. How
My
you gents
audio
doing?
hasn't caught up yet, so I can't hear anything. Oh, okay.
How you gents doing this evening?
Oh,
We're doing
going?
great.
Like 4 joints in.
Nice, dude. I'm about to join you. Boom! Look at that.
Boom.
Can't have nothing, Harry. No pot for racists, Harry.
Here, I'm gonna turn your mic up.
Fuck.
That's Harry's.
Fuck, I'm a total racist. So are you.
Well, he's been.
You're
Allegedly, dude. I don't like your accusations, Harry. That's something a racist would do. Start accusing folks of things.
Really? Okay. I admit I'm a racist. Will you admit it?
I'm just fucking with you, Harry.
I know.
Wait. Oh yeah. So
Don't worry, Clint.
yeah.
Take it easy.
Well, here he's switching to Michelob Ultralight.
That might help. Does that help racism? Is that the resolution to racism? Michelob Ultralight.
It just goes down smooth. I mean, I can drink
hey guys, we're solving world peace here, gents.
Yeah.
Going out Michelob Ultralight, no more racism anywhere. I tell you, we need to start serving some Michelob Ultralight too. Is them Koreans, dude. Them are some racist SOBs, if you ask me.
I'm gonna have a Korean second cousin out there for my grandpa being there.
Well, here's the deal, bud. I've been to a lot of places, and I've only encountered one place that had a sign that said "No whites allowed," and I said, "You better not." Good thing I'm red, friend. I'm walking in here anyway.
Yeah,
that was South Korea, dude. No whites.
Yeah.
They had a sign that said "No whites" and "No Japanese," and I made some friends with some Japanese businessmen, and getting thrown out of this establishment at the same time as them.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I think I'd probably do the same thing if I was in Korea. That's crazy.
I didn't want to go into the place. I just saw the sign. I'm like, fuck these guys. You know,
I'm pushing this button.
yeah, fuck these guys, Clint. What are they gonna do to me, dude? We run the U.S. runs the place. What are they gonna do to me? You know?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
well, probably
totally.
like 2 feet taller than everybody there.
Not only that, not too far. We were invading. My dudes and I were invading a beach town in South Korea called Pusan. Never really near the military installations, and we had no idea that the Canadians from British Columbia used it as a destination for vacation. So,
Oh shit! Oh shit!
yeah, so it
I'm a
was filled with
Canadian.
Canadians, and I can't
I'm a
stand
Canadian from Alberta.
So I understand why they had a sign that said no whites, because they were dealing with Canadians. I understand this. That's fair enough. Maybe they don't know who I am. Maybe that's what they just know these Canadians. But not far away from me in this invasion of my dudes and I into this town from our base, about an hour and a half train ride away, was a 6'7" Nation of Islam fellow, my buddy El Amin. And not only would we go in that place and wreck it if necessary, you know what I mean? We just send El Amin in there. He's like Hightower from Police Academy. You know what I mean? He just does all the work for you. You know what I mean? You can just watch him do work.
Yeah.
At one point, I found that dude, El Amin, like we all kind of dispersed. There's like 6 or 7 of us. We all kind of dispersed for a week. We all, we would see each other high five in various groups over the next week, but I hadn't seen dude in a couple of days actually on the beach. And I find him late at night one night. He's got one of them weird hats from the dude who shoots lasers from his hands in Big Trouble Little China. And he's literally holding court on the boardwalk with just a bunch. He's got some old young Korean. He's basically started a cult of old Korean folk I've learned over the previous. Like during the last 2 days I hadn't seen him, he's been in this one spot, dude, just holding court. And he's formed a group of followers. And I'm like, dude, you realize these people think you're a god or something, right? He's like, no, dude. I'm like, you're a 6'7", 270-pound black man. They've never seen someone like you before, friend. They think you're some sort of god. And I'm pretty sure they would have followed him out of there too if we hadn't told him, like, dude, you got to leave your cult behind here, dude. We got to get back to base here, friend. But,
totally.
That's pretty funny.
Well, a lot of racism in that town. It wasn't the Nation of Islam guy or this fella either. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah. Yeah, what's in Japanese? If you're not from Japan, you call it gaijin. Foreigner, you'll never be accepted.
Well, up until the Korean War, the Japanese had, for about 70 years, had been the invading party to the Koreas. So I understand, man. I understand that we're the invading parties as American forces. However, I don't appreciate you telling me on a sign that says no white folks. So I'm going to come right in there and tell you, hi, I'm here to see your establishment. It was a restaurant. I'm here to eat at your establishment. They're like, no. I'm like, all right. Luckily, there were some Japanese businessmen who also did not like that sign because it said no whites, no Japanese. And I was like, all right, well, that's how I became friends. I went drinking with these guys at a karaoke bar down the road there. Me and a couple of my dudes. Because me and like 2 of my dudes, we got thrown out of the restaurant together. I'm like, hey man, you guys got thrown out too. These are a bunch of racist sons of bitches around here. Let's go sing some songs. You know the Japanese, they love the karaoke.
They make good cars.
They also are very gracious businessmen who like to sing karaoke and buy Americans beer, and I appreciate that because I was not buying.
Free beer, hell yeah.
I'm turning Japanese. I'm really turning Japanese. I really think so.
Dude, you know all them scooters you see all around the U.S. like 10 years ago or so? They invaded all the cities, those little scooters, those motorized scooters. They had them shits in Korea back 20 years prior, dude. You know what I mean? Like, I remember when we invaded that town, we all got with them scooters. We were like just, scooting around town. Dude, I'm not going to lie to you. We may have created a few international incidents there. My one dude, El Amin, started a cult. You know what I mean? Like, we were there for a week, dude. It got weird, dude.
I'm turning Japanese. I really think so.
My dude Jaime, he's El Salvadorian dude. He came to America, joined the Air Force to get citizenship and shit like that. He may or may not have started a turf war with the local Korean mafia. I'm not making that up, dude. Like them dudes, because them dudes get a little wild. You know him and El Amin and this other dude. We call him Old School because he was just, was this dude who just, was old school, dude. He's just old school shit. His name was Washington. He's just old school shit. You know what I mean about everything. And we just call him Old School. And they would go out to the clubs every night around there, dude. I went out with them dudes one night, and I'm like, what is going on? They had started some turf war with the local Korean mafia. I'm like, I'm out of here, dude. You guys are going to get all dude. You guys are fucking
Yeah, were they? Do you think those? Do you think
No,
those
dude, I'm
fiends-
making this up, dude. My dude Nate was with us. He was our unit's investigator, and as a result of being the unit's investigator, the Korean National Police had licensed him as a Korean National Policeman. So he had actual
wow.
credentials, and we needed it, dude. It got weird, dude.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Were those Korean mafia? Were they armed? Or were
I mean, they were threatening, dude. They were doing they wanted to do some kung fu shit. I think
they?
I was gonna have nothing. I wasn't gonna run away, but I was like, I don't want to be involved in any of these things. What did you guys get into around here, man? We've only been here for a few days. What kind of terror have you guys wreaked on this place?
They were all just on a journey to find.
Dude, there was probably so many warrants out for our arrest, dude. I'm shocked we left that town without anyone getting killed or arrested. To be quite honest with you. There was later a horror film called Train to Busan. I've been on a train to Busan. I could not be happier to get on a train out of Busan.
Oh yeah, yeah. I've never really.
It's actually really nice. It was a nice beach town vacation. I didn't expect it, dude. I don't know, dude. I never, interwebs weren't really a thing back then, and I got on a train with the rest of my dudes and went to the fucking beach because I had a week off, and they had soup. I'm talking it was like the kind of mall and car dealerships you see over the Middle East for all that kind of money. You know what I mean? It was a very wealthy town. I was surprised because the town I was stationed in there, about an hour and a half train ride from there, was it's a rice paddy town, dude. I mean, it was a farm, so I didn't know there were people living like that in the south parts of Korea. I mean, I've been to Seoul, I've seen that, but I didn't know the south part of Korea was doing that.
Oh yeah, I seen that on that Bizarre Food show. Yeah,
I got some bizarre foods over there. They got some of that for sure.
So how are things, JJ?
I'd say strong to moderately strong. How about yourself, sir?
Yeah, getting by. Blah blah blah.
I got accused of being my son's older brother today, which I guess that's not a bad thing, I suppose. But
no, that's not a bad thing.
Yeah, I said to the lady, I'm like, all right, lady, what are you doing here, buddy? I was like, that's my son right there. She's like, oh, are they your older brothers? I'm like, how old do you think I am, lady?
Oh, yeah.
Totally.
I mean, he's 18, but he looks like he's 14. I'm 45, and I have no idea. What people take a wild guess sometimes. And someone recently said 25. I think you need to get your eyes checked.
Yeah, my sons are older than that. But yeah.
People can always tell I'm old when I start babbling on about the fucking gold and silver money and fucking how our constitution is fucking ripped out of our fucking
right. I mean, I like to think that I at least look of age with my beard, but apparently not. If I shave my beard, folks will really think I look young.
No.
Oh, yeah. I actually got invited to
Fuck, I'm at 64. Fuck.
I thought you were a vampire, Harry. I thought you were 702, dude. What's going on in life?
You just listen to the old Pork Chop Express and take his advice on a dark and stormy night, all right? When some wild-eyed 8-foot-tall maniac grabs your neck, taps the back of your favorite head up against a barroom wall, and he looks you crooked in the eye and he asks you if you've paid your dues, well, you just stare that big sucker right back in the eye and you remember what old Jack Burton always says at a time like that. Have you paid your dues, Jack? Yes, sir, the check is in the mail.
I got invited.
We were just doing vampire stuff over my show the other night. Some little vampire reviews.
Well, okay.
Well, it's like my constitutional babblings are so well known that I got invited.
Most people think I'm younger.
Oh well, you're only 600. What?
Well, Harry, you're up all night. You're obviously a vampire first and foremost. Look at the amount of volume of information you got there. You don't accumulate that in one lifetime. That's accumulated in numerous lifetimes, sir.
JJ,
He's got a book of souls.
Yeah, I'm just saying, dude. Show me your reflection in a mirror, sir, and I'll believe you're not a vampire.
Where I don't know where. I don't have a mirror.
Harry's
So-
actually gonna get a mirror, Glenn.
Oh yeah.
I see the reflection of you in my lenses, Harry. You see the I got a problem with that. That means you're a vampire.
No, fuck off. Fuck off, JJ.
Well, I guess if you wear some garlic, then you got to make a crown of garlic. No,
Like I mean, Clint knows I'm.
Clint, as you're a vampire. Oh, you're the familiar. You're Harry's familiar, are you? I see what's going on.
no.
No,
You
fuck
guys trying to
off.
entrap me in some sort of
Fuck
off.
weird vampire thing, dude. I'm not having. I'm not into it. I'll let you vampire gentlemen know I'm not into it. I don't care how
I'm
many
definitely
lifetimes.
immortal over here. My knee hurts so bad.
Yeah, that's why you're the familiar. You're trying to get him to turn you into a vampire, and I want none of these things.
Well,
in fact, whatever vampire games you guys are into,
Seriously?
take them elsewhere.
Seriously, you
He's just
discount
joking.
everything else I've said.
Harry, again, Harry, I can build a very strong circumstantial case that you're a vampire. One, there's no reflection of you in my lenses. Two, you live at night. Three,
What do I have to do?
I'd like to know where you
on
got
the
this information
fucking-
accumulated. It's certainly not in one lifetime, sir.
I'm gonna check
I
my
know.
lenses over here. No.
Well, fuck off.
So
I mean,
back when the KKK started, like, were you there for the inaugural meeting? What was going on with that? What happened there?
What inaugural meeting?
Oh yeah, good call. I'd stick to that story, Harry. I like your thoughts out there. Never been there. I don't even know what you're talking about, sir. No names. I haven't seen you.
No, fuck.
I wasn't there either. I'm not a vampire either.
I don't know. Fuck all.
The vampires, they gotta sleep in the soil of their native land. So
Is that what you've seen Harry doing? Is that what you're describing Harry's environment as?
Okay, is this a,
we have a water bed full of soil.
a
from
hairy
Transylvania.
fucking?
Now, do you pay a local native boy to close the lid of your coffin for you at night? Or is that something you can do electronically?
There's a
You just don't.
Are
He's your
you
slave. I
serious?
got you. He's your slave. You have a local native boy slave. I understand.
technically the vampires have it's called a ghoul, I think. So
I think it's a familiar. I think you're trying to describe the thing I already called you as, and you're trying to deter me from believing that you are indeed Harry's familiar. I see what you're on to. I'm on to your all's games here. I'm not playing for these vampire antics. I'm not Harry. I'm not falling for no banana in the tailpipe, Harry.
Well, fucking DM me, phone me, anything you want. I mean, Clint has talked to me. It's not.
How do they do that? Do vampires get driver's license? Can you get an email address? Is that a thing?
Fuck off! Fuck off, Clint! Fuck off, JJ. Why are you doing this? Like, what's the problem?
I've never seen you awake during the day. Only at night times, Harry. You've accumulated a wealth of information that I won't believe was done in one lifetime. I'd like to know how many lifetimes it was accumulated. Like, when were you first bitten?
Come on,
when you first bitten, does that make you a
Are
vampire?
you serious? Are you serious?
He's pulling your leg. Relax. You need to get some more weed in your system, Harry. Make sure you get the light weed. If I can start off late, you know.
What's your thoughts on the representation of vampires in film? Is that an accurate portrayal? What would you recommend they do to make it more accurate?
Are you serious?
He's just joking, Harry. Calm down. He's just playing around. He changed it into the comedy.
What's your favorite vampire film? Is it Interview with a Vampire? You look like more of a vampire.
I've never seen Anne Rice's shit.
I didn't see Anne Rice, dude. I was talking about Eddie Murphy, Vampire in Brooklyn, dude. You look like an Eddie Murphy fan, Vampire in Brooklyn. That was the reason he was banging all those training hookers too. That was his favorite era of Eddie Murphy when he's banging the training hooker, starting as a vampire.
I've never seen Eddie Murphy.
Well, that's bizarre.
Come on, Harry.
He's a
Come on,
fucking nigger.
Harry.
He's a fucking nigger.
hold on, what was? Oh, you can't say that
Whoa,
word.
dude, you can't say that with your hood on, Harry.
Remember the
That's what we're
vow.
going back to,
You
dude.
took the
What was
vow.
that
You can't
inaugural
Okay,
meeting like when you were at the first meeting, dude? When it
okay.
Hold on, back
happened?
to the Eddie Murphy subject. What was the first movie he made after he was in the vicinity of a dead hooker that was transgender?
Was that Detroit Cop?
It was in
I seen
California.
it.
It was
I
Eddie
seen
Murphy.
Wasn't it
Detroit
Dracula?
Cop, but that's it.
Well, that movie was right a little bit. The first movie though, after that, wasn't it Doctor Doolittle? I think, or was it?
No, I think that was the
Oh,
early
what
odds,
a
sir. I think that was the
shit
early
show.
odds. I think he was making
Dr.
Vampire
Doolittle
in
was
Brooklyn at the
shit.
time that trainee hooker of his jumped off a building.
Oh,
Harry might know more about that. What do you know about that, Harry?
so Eddie Murphy
Nothing.
could be a
Nothing.
vampire.
Because I refuse to watch Eddie Murphy movies. I hate him.
That's okay.
Dude, I heard you were the. I'm not gonna keep busting your balls here.
What is fucked up
Fuck
about
you
it? 'Cause
guys.
what if Eddie Murphy did murder somebody and it's like
Dude, that's what I'm saying, dude.
he got away with it? Fucking that's
Vampire in
fucked
Brooklyn
up.
style, dude.
What if he paid off a judge? Or what if Eddie Murphy was a Mason or something and fucking the
I wouldn't be
judge
surprised.
they're both Prince Hall Masons or something?
I would
Yeah,
not be
he
surprised.
probably was.
He's
With the nigger
Scientologist,
branch of
possibly.
Mason.
Oh, you can't say
Yeah.
that word, Harry.
Oh,
It's
fuck.
possible. He tells
I
he
said
tells
the
a famous
swear word.
story of when
I
Sammy
said a
Davis tried to recruit
fucking
him to
swear
Satanism.
word. Fuck.
Huh. So did he say he did go into Satanism?
He didn't really say he did or didn't. He's telling that story to a Scientologist, Jerry Seinfeld, able to chuckle off camera. You know what I mean?
Wait,
I hate
was that that
Jerry
Coffee and
Seinfeld.
Cars show?
He's a
Coffee and
fucking
Cars.
Yep.
Did
fucking
you
cunt.
notice?
He's a
Did you
fucking
know? Oh, you can't say that word either, Harry. Did you notice that?
Heedy.
You can't say that.
Harry, you're a vampire. You should be more clandestine than this.
Did you notice Kramer's ring? In
Where's your hood?
Hold on. Did you notice Kramer's ring in the Coffee and Cars TV series with Jerry
Ah,
Seinfeld?
I hate
Oh,
it.
dude, he's on the
Seinfeld.
cover, dude. He's on the
He had
cover
a
of a
Mason
Freemason
ring.
magazine, dude.
Wait, he had some higher division that I can't remember the name of it.
Oh, is it Butthole Surfers? Because is it what is it?
Oh, damn it! Sneezy. No, he wasn't in that Thelemic satanic group. What was it?
Well, I remember the
they have a song
Nazi
called
soup
God.
episode. Yeah.
What was that? What was I looking up? Damn it. I'm gonna have to go. I was gonna look up that screenshot of the Kramer's ring from the but I forgot it was in one of my computers that died. Fucking, so I have to like rewatch the episode of the because he was wearing like some kind of Masonic ring that was
Yeah, Kramer was an asshole.
well. So he was
Yeah,
both
total.
33rd and members of other divisions of Freemasonry, which
And so was what was the George DeSantis or George?
can't stand ya.
DeSantis. George was an asshole. Totally.
Who's that? Was this one of the other vampires at that KKK meeting?
Well, I think
Yeah,
I
totally.
think that show was
Oh,
written.
so what do you think about the
realism
movie
or
Sinners? It had KKK people in it and vampires. Was that an accurate portrayal of both?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Well, so on the TV show though, it's like they were all exercising what the occultists call the lower natures. You know,
Yeah,
like
totally.
Jerry
totally,
banging on the
totally.
chicks, Kramer just sloth and gluttony or whatever. Fucking
They're all sociopaths. It was a normative. I've seen every episode. I
totally.
love it. It's a normalizing sociopathy across society, in my opinion.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they made everybody into nihilists and stuff. Fucking,
Yeah, none of them had any belief systems, and they were all willing to screw each other over, let alone everybody else. And that was kind of even the finale was about.
Yeah, totally.
Wonder if that's how Kramer got in 33rd degree.
Well, that's probably how he got the job, right? Because he was a Scottish Rite-ranking Freemason. Seinfeld was a Scientologist. Elaine Bennis there, Julia Dreyfus, is a daughter of a very wealthy banker family from Maryland.
Super rich.
You got George can't stand. I don't know who he's blown, but I'm sure it was
weird. I had I liked Julia. Yeah.
Oh yeah. The
Well,
chick.
he's part of the club, and first and foremost, he wears the tiny hat. First and foremost,
That's the
Harry knows
only
what I'm
reason
talking
I
about. Harry wears
watched
the
it.
tiny hat on the weekends just
What
for
is-
fun.
Wouldn't Costanza or what's his real name? I forget. George or
Jason Alexander. But
Alexander.
don't be mistaken. There's no way that's his birthday. He's a Jewish fella.
Yeah,
I was wondering if he was like Northern
total
Italian.
fucking Hebe.
Yeah, he's Northern Jewish. Yeah, he's Northern Jewish, I think.
Hebe.
Here we go. I told you that ain't his birthday, dude. Jay Greenspan, dude. Come on now. Let's be honest about the situation. We know
That's
he
weird.
got
I wonder
Total-
if he's related to the
total-
family that made the
Total
green.
Hebe.
He was one of the earliest
Well, you can't
McDonald's
say-
spokespeople in McDonald's commercials. He'd been doing a lot of things before Seinfeld.
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm saying. He blew somebody, dude. And he was in a Scientology film, Pretty Woman, before he was in Seinfeld as Richard Gere's buddy. So he's probably a Scientologist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seinfeld's a
Yeah.
confirmed
So they're
Scientologist.
basically
And kid
Satanists.
diddler.
They're all Satanists, basically.
Totally.
Well, basically,
Totally.
right?
Totally.
Jerry Seinfeld used to pick up his 16-year-old girlfriend from high school, dude. He's the number one show on TV. Get the fuck out of here, dude.
Yeah,
Totally.
that's bizarre.
Totally. I agree. And these are Jews. These
Well,
are
well-
Hebes. Yeah.
Well, you don't understand Satanism.
Whoa, Harry, once again, Harry, get back to your vampire club. Get that hood on. Do something, but you can't say that.
Well,
Can't
well,
name call
wake
over
the
here,
fuck
Harry.
up.
Not without your hood
Wake
on,
the
Harry. You got to
fuck
get your
up.
hood on.
Wake
Well,
the fuck up.
Hold on here.
They
You
are
can't say certain
fucking-
stuff. Why don't you get that
They are
stuff out
fucking
there here? Well, you
Hebes.
can't quit saying ethnical slurs and stuff.
Sorry, I
You
know.
didn't let you wearing your hood, Harry. If you
I
have your
know.
hood on, no one knows it's you, buddy.
How else do I describe them, Clint? How else do I describe them?
Satanists are Satanists. That's how you describe them.
So I just have to say Satanist.
But, okay, so you can't just group an entire race of people into a.
No, I'm not. Do you think
Well, mean,
Do you think I'm executing?
the
a
answer,
certain
whatever
race?
you're going to ask, Harry, the answer is yes. I do
No.
think that.
No, because I believe in Joe Drew. I believe in Joe Drew.
These terms are the same type of terminology.
No, they aren't.
For people, no,
They
hold on.
aren't
You don't even know what I'm
the
going to say. You don't know what I'm going to say. It's the same type
No.
of terminology for
No,
people.
they
Hold
aren't
on.
the same.
What was racism like in the 17th
century?
century, Harry? What was racism like back in the 17th century?
17th century.
Yeah, and I
Was that
fully,
before,
I
were
fully
you not
accept
bitten before that? When did you get bitten?
I fully accept the 17th
Yeah.
century definition.
Saint Germain, you drink the stuff from Saint Germain.
Well, I've read the
I had no
I've
idea we had
read
such a
the-
celebrity in the house.
I've
You're
read the
Count Saint
books
Germain.
of-
You're the reincarnation of Count Saint Germain. He's a vampire.
no Hilar
Saint Germain the
Belloc,
vampire.
Hilar Belloc, Karl Marx. Yeah,
Are you putting some sort of vampire spell on me right now, sir? You're saying words that don't recognize to me as words or sentences.
No.
So I'm gonna
have you
well,
listened?
I'm gonna get a
Have you
vampire
listened?
steak out. I'm gonna hunt you, sir.
Those are
Hilaire
names of vampires.
Belloc, Hilaire Belloc, Karl Marx.
Well, they were Illuminists. Don't you remember the Hidden Hands?
Clinton. I know we're naming
Yeah.
vampires here. Hillary Clinton.
Yeah, totally.
I wouldn't doubt it.
But does that absolve them?
Oh, here we go. You're an apologist for vampires. You're trying to convince me they're nice folks, huh? I knew you're onto something. I knew your vampire game,
Yeah,
sir.
that's what
No,
happened
fuck.
to,
I'm
that's what
just
happened to Ed
saying
Gunderson. He turned into a
that,
vampire.
that they made some accurate observations about historical facts.
What's the UN's position on vampires? Are they pro vampires? Or do you work for the UN? We all do work for the UN now, Harry.
You remember the Hidden Hand symbol, Harry? What was Karl Marx? He's doing the Hidden Hand symbol. What was Lenin doing? And all these other people. The Hidden Hand symbol. Even Washington did the Hidden Hand symbol. That's where it's.
Dude, I'll
I
hide some
think
hands
that-
right now, dude. I'll hide some hands right now, dude. Let's hide them. Where are we hiding? Let's lop them off because Harry's a vampire. He needs some blood. Let's go do Harry
I'm
Smart.
a vampire. Fuck
Well, that's
off.
where it turns into the.
Fuck
Well,
off.
hold on, the Hidden Hand thing. That's where it turns into a battle of secret societies, where our founding fathers are battling against these other secret societies. They're all members of the same brotherhood of Illuminati, but there was
Yeah,
a good side and a
totally.
bad side.
I mean, Clint
procreative
knows
side,
what we're talking about.
that side.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So
Now, is there like a DoorDash or an Uber Eats for blood? Do you have to get that on your own? How does that work?
so, I mean, technically, you can go to the butcher and get some.
Well, you
So,
go to the butcher.
JJ, are you
What's your favorite cut of meat?
pro-Zionist?
What's your favorite cut of meat there,
So,
Harry?
JJ, are you pro-Zionist or what?
Well,
Is that a euphemism for vampires, sir? Is that what you're saying here?
No. It's just a serious question.
I'm still looking for that reflection in my lenses, sir, and there's no reflection of you. You're not coming off any more or less vampire here, bud.
Okay.
What are you trying to convince me? What propaganda do you got for me, sir?
It's a simple question.
Yeah, I understand. It's never a simple question with a vampire, though. What deception are you trying to pull on me, sir?
I have no deception in mind.
Vampires only deceive. I didn't invite you into my home, sir. With normal brain hole. I don't know what kind of deception or vampire tricks you're trying to wage on me, sir, but I don't like it.
This is bullshit.
I'm pretty stoned over here.
Am I a Zionist? What makes you? What have I? Please help me understand what I've ever said, done, or acted in a manner in which would cause you to believe that I'm a Zionist.
Well, there's multiple definitions of Zionist.
Yeah.
Well, here's the deal: is one of them American? Because if it's not, then I have no idea how it would have led you to that impression. Once again, I think it's some sort of vampire tactic. I'm going to keep my guard up. I have no idea where you're going with this, sir. But I don't like
fuck it. Fuck with your vampire bullshit. I mean, that's total bullshit.
You got a Maltese cross on here?
Yeah. But let's get things a vampire would say for 200, please, there, Harry. And that is, this is total bullshit. That's exactly what a vampire would say, dude. Let's play some Vampire Jeopardy.
Okay. You're a Zionist, bro.
No.
You know what vampires are also known for? Baseless accusations. I'm not surprised, Terry. You're like checking every box here for vampires.
No. It's your own fucking acknowledgement.
Wait a second. My acknowledgement of acknowledging I've done nothing to say or imply ever that I'm a Zionist. This sounds a lot like a baseless accusation of a vampire, sir.
Vampire.
Classic vampire tactics.
Fuck off with the vampire shit.
Yeah, I seen that episode of X-Files.
Is this what you were looking for, Clint?
No.
This what you were looking for?
I didn't plan for JJ to come on. I swear to God, he randomly just came on.
I mean,
I'll say what I'm for, sir. Your reflection in these lenses, I got nothing right now. That's pure vampire
can't
material.
get a straight answer out of this person. Like, hello.
No, I asked. I'm not playing vampire games, sir. I asked you, what have I done, said, or acted in a manner in which to imply and were to cause you to believe that I'm a Zionist?
Well, hold on here. I don't even think Zionist is a noun.
I haven't gotten to that one yet. I was gonna have him define that next. I just want to know where he's at standing. I don't know these vampire tactics are going on.
I'm serious.
Plastic vampire confusion. You're succeeding your vampire confusion.
Are you a Zionist or not?
I have. What is a Zionist?
What is the definition?
Oh, I got a fucking depth.
Well, you're the one demanding answers, sir. You tell using a sentence.
Words attached to it.
Can you spell Zionist and use it in a sentence for me, sir? I'll tell you right now, Harry. Vampires are classically do not know how to spell. So you don't know how to spell this.
Over anything else.
Well,
Zionist
remember King James'
Israel over everything else.
Hold on, no.
That's
what the House of Stuart and King James. Remember what James is in Latin. James is Jacobus, like Jacobite.
Well, I mean, these are definitely the tales we're sold. I would argue that the descendants of King James were then murdered and thrown into in as far as World War II is concerned, Harry's favorite war. Well, I don't know. Maybe not his favorite. He is a number
No,
four.
I hate World War II.
But they
I
threw out
hate
the
it.
descendants of the House of Wittelsbach, or the descendants of King James. They were thrown in prison camps.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
The current leader of the House of
But-
Wittelsbach actually has a fucking legitimate prison camp tattoo, not one of these fucking knockoff ones.
So maybe King James was the
Are you sure? Like look back
on, maybe
to the
King
Boer
James was.
War. That's where the original prison camps.
Yeah, I had a real horror war once, Harry. How many horror wars you've had, and how many lifetimes did they occur in? What was your
Are you
favorite
fucking
generation?
with me or what? Fuck off. Answer the question. Fuck.
What is it?
You're
hold on. If I was
obviously-
like this,
I care about America, Harry. Any inclinations or implications you're trying to infer with your vampire text, I'll have none of it, sir. If it's not America, I don't give a shit about it. I
Fuck
don't give a
off
shit.
with the vampire
Exactly.
shit.
Can we put the Hulkster in it?
What? You talking about putting Hulk Hogan, professional wrestler turned actor turned cultural icon, in the movie where he break the fourth wall of the movie he's in by talking to the audience. You, sir, are a raging psychopath. Don't let this town take that away from you. That's it. I don't even care anymore. We got the Hulkster in this bitch, so it's done.
Exactly. Fuck off with your shit. That's not America. That's my opinion, sir.
No, I hate America. I hate America.
Whoa.
Most vampires do, sir. Most vampires do hate liberty because you
fuck
can't suck
off.
on people's blood.
Fuck
That's
off.
anti-liberty, isn't it?
Well, don't yell,
Typical.
Harry. You don't want to get kicked out of your apartment. If I was a lawyer or a judge, I would say, when you ask him the question, I would say relevance. So
Yeah,
what is the relevance?
Totally.
No, I'm saying that, applying that to what you were asking JJ.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, here's the deal. If Harry was a lawyer, you'd try to litigate the blood out of everyone because he's a vampire.
Why do you say I'm a vampire? Like, I don't know where that comes. That's totally
He's just
out of
playing around,
out of
Harry.
field.
I've already told you, sir. There's
Totally out of
a
field.
total lack of reflection in my lens here of you, and you're only up at night. That's not a good sign for not being a vampire. And
Have you
you had a
understood?
wealth of knowledge, sir, that is
Have you
impossible to
understood?
done in one
Have
lifetime.
you understood World War II or World War One
Well, I
history?
imagine you do. You probably lived in both, sir. So why don't you tell me, Mr. Vampire?
Mr. Vampire.
He's
I
just
don't know
playing.
how to. I don't know how to respond to you because
He's
you're
just
so-
joking around.
That's because I've been deterring your vampire tactics. You're not the first vampire I've encountered, sir. I've actually encountered a number of
fuck
vampires in my
off.
life. Strangely enough,
Fuck
I've encountered
off.
way more vampires than one of them.
Are you loving this, Clint?
I'm just pretty stoned. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at what
You're
he's
loving this, Clint.
saying. No, he's just playing a joke at it. It's what. Okay, just
I
imagine.
don't think he's
Hold
playing
on.
a joke on me.
Just
He's
imagine.
fucking me up totally.
Just imagine that you're traveling and you just got pulled over by JJ. And he needs to see your license and registration.
Yeah, they don't.
Yeah,
Well, it's
JJ.
impossible because vampires are famously not known to be photographed, so it would just be an empty license. I'm like, look, buddy, you're supposed to have a picture here and be like, I'm a vampire. I'm like, that makes sense, actually. Yeah, you can go on about your way there, Mr. Vampire.
Well, JJ, fuck off.
Well, you don't have to.
Have
You don't have to
have you read The Prolonging of the Agony? Have you read
What year was that
Hey,
written, and were you present for its initial publication?
It sounds like a vampire book.
Prolonging of
I
the
was
Agony?
thinking it's got to be a vampire book all day, dude. Is that some sort of spells?
Agony. What are you reading over there, Harry?
Yeah. You're trying to put
I think-
some vampire voodoo on me, dude.
It was written in 2017.
2017. I try to stick to the older books. What was that?
Was this is this your Vampire Monthly Book Club? What are we talking about here?
Oh, fuck off.
No, what CIA books you got, Harry? Yeah.
I don't have CIA books. I refuse to watch CIA books.
CIA. What?
You know what you know what I once heard a tale that the CIA won't let any vampires
No,
in
you
there
don't
unless they
know
read their
fuck
books. So
all.
that makes sense.
You don't know fuck all about history.
What?
Like, research it.
Too much.
Yeah, I got some.
Research
I got some research for you, dude. What happened at the Battle of the Bulge? You were there. Was that your first? Was it your first war? Or was it the second war?
Oh.
Yeah.
About the Spanish American. What happened there? Did you fly into that? Like, did you flap your wings? How did they get it there? Ship?
Yes, my grandfather was there.
Well, it's. I mean, there's no. Is that when you got bit? Is that when they got you? Is that when the vampires got you?
Oh, fuck off.
The Napoleonic Wars. He's just pulling your leg, Harry. You know what? That means he's just playing around.
He's fucking with me because I know more shit than fucking JJ Vance knows about anything.
What is
And
that?
JJ
I actually
Vance,
haven't once disputed that. I've actually told you a number of times, sir. You've clearly accumulated a wealth of knowledge that's not believably to be done in one lifetime. Therefore, I must ask you, what made Alexander so great?
Alexander was an asshole. Frankly,
Clearly, sir, you are incorrect about history. You just told me I did not know about history. Alexander was apparently great. Otherwise, he'd be known as Alexander the Asshole.
oh, fuck off.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Let's say he was a Mason. With the,
Alexander was an asshole. And if you study history, you'll realize what an asshole.
There you go. Well, I wasn't there. I'm asking for that first-hand witness account. Why wasn't he so great then?
Like, read history. Read history.
I don't need to read history, dude. I can talk to somebody who was there, dude. You're a first-hand eyewitness, dude. What's up?
No, I'm not. How the fuck would I be a
fair enough, dude. Fair enough. They bitch you
Witness.
after that, dude. I'm trying to get to the inception point when they bitch you. I've asked you that a number of times, sir. I'm trying to get to your history.
They say
Come
Judas.
on.
They say
Come
Judas
on,
is the
read
first vampire.
some books.
Ju-
Read some books, bro.
I read some books.
Well, that's why Judas said the
One
30
fish, two fish,
coins.
blue fish, red fish. That's a good one.
That's why.
No, fucking Dr. Seuss. Are you serious?
Hold on. That's why vampires can't.
Isn't that your favorite author? You like Jewish authors, right? Vampires like Jewish folk.
The vampires can't touch silver because
Most of my
Judas.
books are written by Jewish authors.
Hold on,
Well,
Judas. Hold on,
That's what I said.
Judas.
Vampires like Jewish folk.
Judas. He had 30 silver coins, and he was the first vampire. That's why vampires can't touch the silver because of the 30 coins of Judas that were paid to them.
That
to
makes
betray
sense, dude.
Judas.
That makes sense. Did Judas smell bad? Was he a stinky vampire, Harry?
So I'm wondering, JJ Vance, whether you're just
If you're asking me, sir, if I'm a vampire, I can definitively tell you no, sir, I'm not a vampire.
freak
I'm
that's
also not the vice president. I'm also not.
alternating.
He's just
You're trying to trap me to put a vampire trance, so I assure you it will not work. You are not the first vampire I've encountered. I assure you that.
No, you haven't read the book, fucker.
JJ or Harry. He used to. JJ used to be in the army. He's playing army jokes.
Yeah, JJ's
and in my army, I mean, I used to kill vampires. And you're next, sir. I'm after you. I'm not falling for your games. I'm
JJ's
my wooden
never read a
stakes.
fucking book
I'm getting on a
about
canoe. I'm gonna find you on my canoe somewhere in Canada because I feel like everyone in Canada is accessible by canoe.
Yeah. This vampire thing is getting to you too bad, Harry. You need to just relax. Everything's cool. He's just playing.
No, I'm serious. JJ hasn't read a fucking book.
There's no need to, he's not
He
trying to
doesn't know
insult you.
what
He's
the
just
fuck
joking
he's
around.
talking about.
He's just
Classic
playing around.
vampire recruitment tactics, sir. I will not fall for it, Harry. I will not fall for your.
Are you serious, bro?
He's just joking. If Lee was here, he would tell you.
What
the
book
same
do you want me to read? Your vampire recruitment pamphlet? Oh, I don't think so,
Oh,
sir.
vampire. Like, where do you get this fucking vampire shit from? Like, I don't know.
But you're talking about the that book. What was it? The vampire title? No, I'm just joking.
Yeah, Harry's trying to get me to read the Vampire Diaries. I'm like, isn't that for teeny bopper girls, dude? What's going on in life?
Fuck, JJ. Are you just setting me up for?
Actually, I'm JJ Vance, Vampire Hunter. That's my new title, sir.
Like, fuck.
I'm starting
I've
a team,
never read
Monster
a
Squad
fucking
style. I'm recruiting
vampire.
Clinton. You're clearly a vampire. I can't recruit you, so I apologize. We have a policy.
Fuck off with the vampire shit.
Yeah. What's this? We're just stoned. Sorry. Don't be offended here. So what stoners do. They make jokes.
In the real world, dude, I met a vampire once before you, of course. You're not my first vampire.
Pedro Rojas Cervantes. Thank you for chiming in.
All right, you're gonna have to bust out the holy water to so JJ can verify whether the reflection in his sunglasses.
Oh, JJ, totally full of shit.
I'll tell you what, sir. What's not bullshit is your lack of reflection here in my lenses, sir. That's a key indicator you are indeed a vampire.
You're full of shit. What the fuck is a vampire?
He's just
Like,
playing here.
fuck.
You just gotta make jokes back, you know. All right, so all right, elf blessing on the sneeze, Harry.
Sorry.
What's the local Canadian provincial policy on vampires?
They have to be partitioned away from the garlic.
Yeah, there must be some garlic in the ridge, and he's getting his allergic reaction is kicked in from the garlic.
Yeah, most of the Canadian policy on vampires is made.
Oh, so you revert to UN policy? Oh, that makes sense. We all work for the UN, so that makes sense.
Do you understand made?
Yeah.
Do you understand the United Nations, sir? In fact, you're out of uniform. I don't care if you're a vampire or not.
No, it's medically assisted.
I'm referring you to the United Nations General Speaker, sir. General
you might
Muppet.
want to go blow your nose, Harry. Take a 5-second break. So I can just blow your nose real quick. Maybe it'll stop. That'll help you stop sneezing. Well, you don't
I don't know what time sunrise is there, sir, but I don't want to be the bearer of bad news. We want to look at that clock and just be careful. You already got enough situations popping around. You don't need some sunlight in the mix.
Oh, man, this joint's hardcore. Oh. I can't tell. Yeah, freaking Eddie Murphy, Vampire in Brooklyn.
That was a pretty good vampire film. I can't get any answer out of Harry Sally. He won't tell me the accuracy of it. I've asked him a dozen times. He keeps demanding to know if I'm a Zionist. It's a classic deterrence move by most vampires.
Vampire shit is your go-to. I don't know why you go to vampire shit. Like, fuck off.
He's just joking.
Classic vampire determinant. I will not fall for your vampire tactics of deception, sir. I don't care how many generations you've crafted this over, how many decades, millennia, hundreds of years.
Fuck off with
You,
your
sir, are not the first vampire
shit.
encountered, and I will not fall for these tactics again. Fell for them
I
once.
don't know where
Didn't go
you're
well. Didn't end well for that vampire either, sir.
Have you read?
You got a window open over there for your cigarette smoke, Harry? You might want to open a window just to get some fresh air, so you stop sneezing. Or you might have a look that's like sneezy or something. You might want to close.
It's a common vampire trait to get sneezing when you start getting called out for being a vampire.
Fuck off.
Relax. He's not trying to be mean or anything.
Vampire? Like, where?
He
I
doesn't
don't know
actually
where
think
you
you're a
get that.
vampire. He's
Hey,
just joking.
you're familiar with this kind of move, Harry. Vampires are known to disappear.
Have I disappeared?
he took out. He was just joking with Harry. Yeah.
You think this asshole's joking with me?
He was playing around. You don't got nothing to worry about. Calm down. If you're having like a sneeze attack, you might want to take a break for a minute. I mean, we've been on here for like 3 hours. It's a pretty long episode. Yeah. But
Oh, fuck me.
well, I gotta take a leak again. Anyways, I drink way too much. I drink like 4 of those sodas. Oh,
So
yeah. I mean, I might stay on for like another 12 minutes, I guess.
So-
20.
so
Whoa.
so am I gonna interlope for whatever while you're gone?
Well, I mean, I could probably smoke one more joint with you, but I'm probably gonna pass out after that. Freaking pretty stoned. But that
These
wasn't planned.
assholes, these assholes that were on. Fuck.
If you
Fuck.
were stoned off weed, you probably wouldn't have got such a hard time about it.
No, fucking asshole.
Wait,
Uh,
he said only a vampire could take offense to the joke.
I didn't understand the vampire shit. I never understood that.
Oh, yeah.
I never understood that.
Well, it's just a joke.
Has he ever read fucking Bram Stoker or Shelley? Like, has he ever read anything? Like, he's
Like,
totally.
he was just playing games with you, so don't worry.
You think he was playing games with me? I don't know.
Yeah, he doesn't think you were an actual vampire.
I think he was being an asshole.
Well, I mean, he was just joking around. Don't worry. It's it's to help you grow.
Okay. I'll give you.
You've been initiated. Yeah. But you're gonna have to wear a garlic necklace. Not.
Any Armalki. Yeah.
Yeah. Man, the Swede is like freaking.
Yeah, he was such an asshole.
Hey, I wouldn't be too worried there. What is the
Why did he quit?
no, he's probably passing out. He's usually not up
Obviously,
late, I don't think.
he couldn't continue his bullshit. Yeah.
Yeah,
I might have to go too, because I'm.
all right, calm down. Well, you should probably switch to weed. Then freaking, you won't take things so seriously. Wait, also Michelob Ultra Lights. Those things you can drink like six of them like instantly. Well, yeah, Todd's coming on tomorrow. I forgot to say.
Okay.
Yeah, Todd's coming on tomorrow. He's gonna.
Yeah,
he's
Todd's a
hyped.
bit of Todd's a bit of an asshole because he
But
thinks there's magic and white magic and all that bullshit. He's
well,
full of shit.
you don't think
He's
that
totally
supernatural things could happen?
no, he's totally full of
Well, I'm
shit.
sure you've seen something supernatural in your life, haven't you?
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Well, if there's something supernatural, wouldn't you assume that magic could be real?
No, I agree that magic could be real, but not under Todd's auspices.
Well, he's just a student like the rest of us. He's not saying he's some kind of grand master or something.
Yeah, he does. He
Uh,
does. He thinks he
JJ says
thinks
you're a
he's
vampire still.
vampire.
You could get some fake suntan lotion and make your skin look tan.
Oh,
And then get a. I'm just joking around.
okay. Okay.
Yeah, you definitely have. You need to switch to the Michelob Ultralight. Those things are more. Those things are pretty good. Or you
Okay.
take the vodka and then put it through the Bretta water filter 10 times. Then it'll taste like Belvedere.
Yeah, totally.
It's legit. Freaking you can slam the vodka then. I mean, you don't want to slam it. You want to milk the vodka. 'Cause you want to take it easy over there. Freaking yeah. When I used to live in the hood, we always used to drink that Grey Goose. Uh, drink all the Grey Goose. Belvedere was under the Grey Goose. It was Grey Goose, Belvedere.
Yeah, yeah,
I can't
yeah.
remember the order of best to worst. Freaking it was the yeah, tequila's pretty good.
So,
You ever drink tequila?
yeah. Yeah,
I can't drink cheap tequila though. I made that mistake last time I
I
drank
love tequila. I love tequila. Well, I
tequila.
only ever drank tequila shots.
Oh yeah. You ever had the Jägermeister?
Yeah, Jägermeister
Jaeger's pretty
too.
good. What
Yeah.
about the what is that stuff that they say that Sherlock Holmes drink or whatever?
Absinthe.
Yeah, absinthe. JJ wants
Mm.
you to he dares you to eat garlic.
Fuck
Yeah.
JJ.
If you got some
JJ.
garlic bread, that would count, I guess. The yeah, the in the Europe, the Jägermeister used to have blood in it, deer blood.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Yeah, they'd also put some kind of opiate in it or something too. In
I
Europe,
didn't know
the
that.
old Jägermeister recipe.
Okay, I'm gonna fucking
Pass it out.
fade out. Yeah.
All right.
Sorry,
You know,
bro.
you're good. You gotta switch to Michelob Ultralight, maybe. That will. What was that face? You better
Sorry,
pass
bro.
out. All right. I think Harry's turning to the Antichrist on us. I'm just joking.
No, sorry, bro.
No, you're good. You're good.
Yeah,
He
I'm
wants to know if
okay.
you ever drank a Bloody Mary.
Yeah, I love Bloody Marys.
That was he lawyered you. That was a vampire joke. You better just pass out.
Okay, I'll pass out.
Yeah, all right. Go to sleep.
Well, that's it. That's the show here, folks. So the next time you're out on the town, visiting your local watering holes, or perhaps just meandering around, and you hear the unmistakable sounds of metal clanking, and you spot signs of a disturbance, well, check your six. Look in that garbage can, 'cause you never can tell. The GCDs may be loose in your town.